Heights is directed by Emerald Fennell. I think I pronounced the director's name correctly. If I'm wrong, please say it politely in the comments. The film stars Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. Tragedy strikes when Heathcliff falls in love with Catherine Earnshaw, a woman from a wealthy family in the 18th century England. Again, this is a late review. I do apologise not putting this up earlier since its release. But got a chance to watch it, and for my overall opinion of this film, it's I have very conflict feelings and very frustrating feelings about this movie. Before I get into my problems with it, there are some positive things about this movie. There are some good things and light stuff in the film I can talk about. I will say this, Emerald Fennell's directing and the style she gives is very colour palette. It's very colorized. The production design is absolutely amazing. It has that mixture of that practical sets. There's a lot of colour with the costume designs they brought into this stuff. I think the style is there. It's very style over substance, which we'll get to in a moment because the substance is non-existence here. But Emerald Fennell's directing is good, what she was given. Now, I haven't seen the films that she did before this, Saltburn and Promising Young Woman, which I've yet to see. I might check them out at some point. I will watch them soon enough when I get around to it. Her directing here is fine. Like I said, it was fine. It was good what she was given for the direction she's doing and the style she gives. Stuff in here is actually quite good. There are some really good shots. There are some good cinematography. And the score is pretty good. The acting. Yeah, the acting's good. I will say everyone does the best. Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi are great. I think they both are amazing actors. I think they're both great what they're given. They have good chemistry. They have it there. It's there for what you've seen. But that being said, this movie is not what you think. Now, this movie is based on a novel, basically a novel of the same name by Emily Brontë, which I've never read the book, and this is loosely adapted from it, so it's not really a full-on adaptation of the book, so it's nothing like the books. Maybe they did borrow some elements from the book, maybe it just wasn't fully adapted, being its own thing. I don't have a problem if you want to do something different from the books, that's fine, I guess. That should be okay, but as long as you do it right, as long as it makes sense. But here, the problem is, it's not because it's taking me not focus on the book, it's how the film is written and how it's not well constructive and it's not really thought through. Because most of the characters in the film are very one-note, childish, and just make some choices that they keep going back and forth on, especially between Margot Robbie's character Catherine and Jacob Elordi's character Heathcliff. Now, like I said, both actors are great, but the problem is, it's the writing is the problem. It's the characters, how they were written. Basically, they both have this on and off love affair. They have this, no, I'm married, I'm with someone else, I'm not going to be with you, you get your own person. And you keep going back and forth on it, back and forth. It just becomes very tiresome. It just becomes a bit of a drag in a way. It just felt boring. It just becomes tedious at times. And another thing I have an issue with is the hot, steamy scenes. Now, I'm not against steamy scenes in movies. I don't think that's that bad as a film, but they keep going on about it and they just keep using that hot, steamy, trying to be like 50 Shades of Grey, even though this film is definitely better than those movies, which I haven't seen the 50 Shades franchise or the trilogy of it, so please do not attack me. I'm just criticising it for not seeing them, but I'm the one to watch them, unless I have to watch them if I have to. The problem is the steamy scenes are there. I guess they're fine to watch if you have a couple, if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, whatever, you would want to watch it with them and just want to watch the hot, steamy scenes, then you get your money's worth. You're going to get your time being with it. So yeah, it's there. It's kind of there, but it feels like I'm watching a porno video on the internet. That's what it felt like to me. I feel like I'm watching something on Pornhub is something like that. I don't know. It's what it felt like to me. And there's some really crude humor in there. There's a lot of weird sexual references to it, especially the opening scene where the guy gets hanged. He's got this bag around his neck while he's getting hand choking. And one of the kids says, "Oh, that guy's got a stiffy." Really? Are you going to start with that? And you get a close-up shot of the guy having let's just say he's got a third leg growing out of his pants. Let's just say that it's sticking out. Yeah. If you know what a fur leg is, it means you're happy. It means you're full of excitement. Let's just say that. I'll keep it clean for sure. When it comes to the emotional climax of the film or the end of the movie, I didn't feel anything. Because the moment some stuff happened, now I had no problem with that scene happening unless that's part of the original story. I don't know. Again, I never read the book. I can't say. The problem is that I just don't care because the characters are very shallow. They're really one-note and childish. I just don't give a fuck about them. So if the movie doesn't care, why should I care? Or even for you guys, why should we care? And the pace in the film is such a drag, especially with some of the certain scenes that drags on. There's so many times I would just keep checking the time, and there's just so many times it just kept going and going and going, and it just certain scenes that drags out too long. I just like, I want this film to end already. I just want it to end. I just want it to end. Some of the song choices by Charlie XCX, I'm sorry, I'm not a fan. It doesn't fit into the film at all. It just felt out of place. I don't know why they chose that style. I don't know if that's just a really random choice. My God, it just doesn't fit in that story, because this is set in the 18th century, yet you're playing some random pop song behind the movie. It just comes across as a little bit, no thank you, no. My overall verdict of this film, I just don't really care for this movie. I just didn't care for the characters. Margot, Robbie, Jacob Elordi do good. They do have their chemistry. The directing here is decent. There are some decent shots. Cinematography is beautiful. There are some beautiful, colourful colour palettes in there. It is some very beautiful shots. And production design is good, and the costumes are very fantastic. There's nothing much underneath its surface. It's just a dull, lifeless, uninspired movie. It's just dull and boring. It may have its target audiences. If the audience out there do like this, or they might find some enjoyment out of it, if you like some hot, steamy scenes like the 50 Shades franchise, you'll enjoy this film. You'll like it. If you're not a fan of that, probably skip this one. I advise you guys to skip this one. I try to watch it. I try to be fair with this film, but I just didn't care for it. Didn't hate it. Didn't think it's awful. It's not an awful film. It's definitely better than the 50 Shades trilogy, but it's not really high on my list either. I think it's really dull. Not a movie I would watch again in the next couple of years or so. I'm going to give Wuthering Heights a C-. Guys, comment below and tell me, have you seen Wuthering Heights? Do you love it? Do you like it? Do you think it's alright, or do you absolutely hate it? Whatever the case is, comment down below and tell me what you think. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, hit that like button. Of course, if you're new to the channel, if you just come across it for the first time, hit that subscribe button. And of course, hit that icon bell for more future videos just like this. See ya!